Hey there, Lucas Bolahood with Coldwell Banker RMR Real Estate with you today. Just recording a short video to review the latest activity here in Durham Region from the month of January. I'll preface this by saying, this is a typical time of year where it is a little bit slower than you might otherwise expect. We did see some similar activity levels as we did this past December. But of course, interest rates are putting more downward pressure on home prices here in Durham Region. Thankfully, after that last announcement on January 26th from the Bank of Canada, it appears that interest rates have hit their peak. So, the forecasts are suggesting that we should see, things hold into the summertime, and by the end of the year, rates will start to come back down, which would be a good thing for home buyers. We have seen a number of buyers on the sidelines right now as a result of these higher borrowing costs. But we should expect that the spring market will heat up again, and we'll see more people back in the game here later in the year. But I just want to take a quick look here at some of the historical numbers, just show you some charts on some of our listing activity, sales activity, and how this compares to the last couple of years. I won't spend too much time on it, but if anyone does have any questions, of course, you are more than welcome to reach out, and I'd be happy to share them with you directly and have a chat about it. So let's take a quick look here at the numbers. In January, we saw the average sale price increase by about $12,000 month over month. We were at $874 back in December. Year over year, there's about a 25% reduction in the average sale price. Our listing activity is fairly consistent year over year here, but a 1.2% drop in the number of new listings. But the bigger number here is again a reflection of interest rates, that there were fewer sales this month. 394 was up from 380 in December, but year over year it's down about 35% or so in terms of the activity in our area. Now, we are seeing, again, multiple offers and offer presentation dates re-entering the marketplace. As you look at the average list to sale price ratio there at 99%, homes are very sensitive to pricing these days, and those lower price points, typically under $700,000, is where we're seeing a lot of that competition coming back in. And again, that's just limited on folks on budgets right now for many buyers that are out there. However, the ones that are shopping are highly qualified and more serious, not just, kicking tires kind of thing. But our inventory levels, have steadily increased, and we'll see that on some of the next slides over the last 6 months. And same with our time on market. So those indicators shouldn't shift too much in the next little while here. There is a percentage of our marketplace that is a cancel and relist, which pushes that days on market much closer to 30 days than the 23 weeks as it is now. So, it's something for us to keep an eye on here as the market heats up into the springtime. So just taking a look at the new listing activity year over year, again, it's pretty normal that we're in this, range right now in these low 800s. Obviously, if you look back in 2021 and how much activity there was, and people were moving around so much at that point in time. But when you look at, and those are the blue bars, when we look at the red, we see similar trends where things pick up in the spring and tend to slow down later in the year. Now, if we look at the number of sales, there's it seems like a pretty hefty drop in January compared to years past. But as interest rates start to come down, we should see activity increase all across our region. Moving on here to our average sale price in the area, it certainly peaked last February. It took about 3 months for it to get under the $1 million mark again. Prices held pretty close to pretty flat, I should say, and for most of 2021. And if you look at this yellow bar here for 2023, you'll see that we're pretty close to that average sale price, $10,000 difference from 2021. So, we should be at a pretty healthy spot, and we are, or have been over the last 6 months here, since last summer. Looking at this red bar, we've been right around the $900,000 mark ever since. So, We're doing okay here in Durham Region. Certainly shows that buyers have perceive our market to be of value, and that's where they're coming out and paying paying what they are. Our inventory levels here, I won't spend much time on this today, but we're up to 2 months of inventory compared to when we were at just a couple of weeks of inventory for most of 2021 and 2020 as well. But inventory obviously has increased over the last little while. Here's our days on market by sold property. We're at about 3 weeks at the moment. But when we add in the metrics for just by property address to factor in that cancel relist market, it's much more like 33 days here at the end of December, 31 days now here in January to start the year. And so that really shows that homes are very sensitive to price right now and very sensitive to presentation. Buyers do have more leverage today than they did previously, because there is more inventory on the market for them to choose from. So if you're thinking of selling right now, you certainly have to have a plan. And we want to make sure that we are preparing ourselves to get the most for your home. So with that, thank you so much for watching this video today. Have yourselves a great rest of your week, and we'll be with you again soon. Bye for now.